In this video, I'm going to be sharing all the things I've made so far in my Dreo Chefmaker, starting with these amazing burgers that we tried to copy after my husband had them in Toronto, known as Juicy Lucy burgers. They're filled with a piece of cheese, and then I cooked them using the burger patty function on medium well, and they were amazing. I will be making more videos with the full recipe and steps, but I'm not going to do it in this video since I'm only showing you all the food that I cooked, and I don't want this video to be too long. If you do want to watch out for anything, please do consider subscribing, or you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram where I usually share my recipes. So in my previous video of the full review, I showed you that you can get 2 large breast pieces in the 6/4 basket. I shared the final results of the New York strip steak that I cooked using the classic flavor, and a ribeye steak using sous vide flavor. I cooked a piece of fish using the cod fillet function, and I even shared how I cooked veggies and chicken at the same time if you don't want to cook them one after the other. I will leave a link in the description if you want to go back and watch that detailed video and review. With the cooking tray inserted in the basket, I can fit 5 drumsticks, maybe 6 if they're very small, and they cooked beautifully, and you can hear the sound of the crispy skin. However, the underside was not as crispy as the top, and because the unit doesn't tell you to flip, this is the only downside to it. But it can be fixed most of the time with just a few tips depending on what you're cooking. When I cooked chicken tenders at 375 degrees for 8 minutes, I used the roast function, which can be found in the classic menu, and I flipped these over and I was able to get a beautiful brown sear, as you can see here. However, when you are using chef mode, some of the functions don't like to be interrupted. Here I made some kebabs and I was hoping to achieve a nice brown sear all the way around. So when I flipped them over and inserted the basket, the 5-minute time remaining that I had ended in about 5 seconds. So my kebabs turned out a little bit dry since I needed to guess the remainder of the cooking time. So to overcome that issue, my next idea was to preheat the basket using air fry mode at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 7 to 8 minutes to get it really hot, so that when I add the chicken or meat, I hear that beautiful sizzle sound. I'm just trying some meatballs and they came out slightly better than the kebabs, but because they were small, there wasn't really much of it to sear, so it was a little hard to see. But I did get a better result when I cooked the chicken drumsticks, and I preheated the grilling rack for about 7 to 8 minutes, and then I added the chicken drumsticks, and you can see here that it has a beautiful nice sear underneath. There was no need to flip. And of course, I have tried lots of frozen food. I can't make fresh food all the time, so I have made fish sticks on air fry mode for 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes, and I did flip them halfway. I have made these awesome battered fish fillets that you can find from Costco, and I cooked them using the shrimp setting, which can be found in chef mode. And of course, you can't have fish without some fries, or as in England we call them chips. So I made some homemade chips using air fry mode, which I think I have a trick to them staying a little bit crispy for a short while before they get all soggy and soft, just like most vegetables do when you cook them in the air fryer. Contrary to what a lot of sites and videos show, veggies don't stay crispy for more than 10 minutes, if that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never been able to get my veggies to stay crispy for that long. Another favorite frozen food of ours is the mozzarella stuffed chicken breast, which I apologize, I completely forgot to make a video of it when I cut it open, but I did get a picture of it before my hungry kid gobbled it all up. Alright guys, I hope you found the video useful. I wanted to share some of the things I made so far, together with some tips to help you, because it does all come down to trial and error. Like I said earlier, I will either make more videos if I get a chance, otherwise I will definitely share the recipes and steps together with any observations and tips on my Facebook and Instagram pages. please feel free to follow me. I will leave links in the description box together with my referral link for you to consider using if you're planning on buying one. Don't forget to give this video a like, leave any comments or questions that you have down below, and I hope to catch you in my next video.